Maybe you use the whiteboard at the front of the classroom for a lot of your instruction. In this case, classroom video can be captured by setting the camera up, either on a tripod or by having a student hold on to it. But if a student is holding it, you want to make sure there's a pile of books, or in this case I'm just resting it on a stand. You see it's still moving just a little bit, so you're going to have a little bit of shaky movement in there possibly. And YouTube has some stabilizers that you can use to stabilize shakiness if you're using a video camera. In this case I am using a video camera, but I could also record the same lesson using something else. You see how I've set it up so that I don't capture any student images, or I also don't capture any personal information about students in this video. Theoretically, if you're using the whiteboard, you're going to be standing up here. You can zoom in so that you can see a little bit closer what's actually happening on the board. There, you can zoom back out if you need to. You can also set it up so that it's already pre-zoomed, so it's kind of already zoomed right in, and you can see what's happening. You don't want to be zooming in and out a lot, or look at what happens. You're going to make your audience really dizzy. Not the ones who are watching, but not the ones who are watching it live, but the ones who go to watch it recorded later. It's not going to be fun for them to watch if you're zooming in and out all the time. Additionally, if you have a student who happens to get up and walk in front of the camera, you want to shut the camera off right away. Okay, and then when you go ahead and upload this video to YouTube, you could just call the first part of the recording part 1, cut off the end of the video where the student was walking around, and then you can publish it as part 1, and then as soon as you've gotten the student resettled again, if you just start the recording one more time, then you can just call that the second part of your lesson and part 2. And you just record it straight. Don't do part 1 and then upload part 1 and then teach the rest of your lesson. It's not like that. You just, have the student sit down, hit the recording button again, and then later, when you go to upload it, when you go to put it on YouTube, you can sort out what's part 1, what's part 2. And maybe you started and stopped the video a few times because it, didn't quite come out the way you wanted it to. So, obviously you don't upload the mistakes, just upload the ones that you would like to have up there for people to access later. So this is how I would suggest doing video if you have it on a whiteboard, if you do a lot of your instruction on a whiteboard. And in this case, the students are somehow in front of you. In this case, maybe they're at desks, but they might be in chairs, they might be on the carpet.